Hi everybody, it's Sandy the Sunroom Stitcher. It is 10:46 on Saturday, December 16th, 2017. It's Saturday and it's lovely outside. Sunshine in the sky is blue. Everybody's out hustling and bustling, getting ready for Christmas. And my hair is a mess. Anyways, welcome to Sunroom Stitching, Sunroom Stitchers, a FlossTube channel. This is video number 59, and I meant to do this video earlier. In fact, I did, but probably I did a video right before Thanksgiving, and it was, I couldn't even stand myself. I was so miserable. As many of you know, I take Zoloft, and I thought I didn't need it anymore. And I got off of it, and oh my gosh, I was the most morose thing. And that video that I made was just absolutely weepy and the whole 9 yards, and I just couldn't stand myself, and so I couldn't subject all of you to that. So I am back on my medication, and life is a lot more rosy. So anyways, how have all of you been? Are you ready for Christmas? Probably many of you are not. I have all my Christmas presents bought. They're in my cedar chest, my grandma's cedar chest, and they need to be wrapped. So that's what I'm going to spend this week doing that, and I want to make some cookies to take over for our Christmas Day celebration. I'm also going to make, my brother Rick really liked a cheese ball I made. And just a simple cheese ball with cream cheese, accent, garlic salt, the tops of green onions, and budded beef. And really good. And Ricky really liked it, so I made it at Christmas because he wanted it, and I didn't make it last year. I'm gonna make it this year, and so I'm really excited about a present I got for Warren, who is my husband. And for those of you that are new, I bought him a train set. My husband is a very big train aficionado, and earlier in our relationship, because we've been married six and a half years now, the Amtrak used to stop right here in town, and he used to go up and sit and watch the train. And so I worked evenings then, and after I got off of work at 9 o'clock, I would meet him up there, and we would sit on the bench and just watch the trains go by, and enjoy the night, enjoy the evening. So anyway, yeah, and we had gone out to a park on the Missouri River in Leavenworth. They have a river walk up there, and there's a train track that goes right by the park, and I'm sitting watching the flooding Missouri River, and he's nowhere to be found. I turn around, and he's over by the railroad tracks watching a train go by. So he loves to watch the YouTube videos with the trains, and so I'm excited about giving it to him. I got it on Amazon. I did a little bit of research about which one was the best, I didn't buy the most expensive one by any stretch of the imagination, but this one had a really good rating, and I bought him some extra train tracks, and it's just, he can set it up on the dining room table. So I'm really excited about giving it to him. I think he's really going to enjoy it. Pardon me. So, anyways, we have 7 new subscribers, and I'm going to welcome them. Amelyn Stitches. Hi, Amelyn. Merry Christmas to you. Annika Eckhart. Hi, Annika. That's a beautiful name. Glenna Henninger. Hi, Glenna. Elaine Bracken. Hello, Elaine. Sherry Ruiz. Hi, Sherry. Sonia G. Stitches. Hi, Sonia G. And Ada Stitches. Hi, Ada Stitches. Welcome to my channel. You have joined a group of very discerning stitchers. We're the Sisterhood of the Sunroom Stitcher, or Sunroom Stitching. Anyways, also I would like to, there's 2 other special people that I would like to mention, and one is Carol Cheatham. Carol sent me a natural Amish remedy for leg cramps, and that was so generous of her. And I have not had any leg cramps to try it, so maybe it just, the bottle of it sitting here waiting for use has warded off the leg cramps. I was telling my mother about it, and she was interested, so, because she has cramping too, so yeah. Anyways, that, Carol, that was so sweet of you. That was so thoughtful, and I appreciate your concern so much. That's one thing that I love about the people who subscribe or watch my videos. They're very loving and caring people. I'm very blessed. So you'll have to forgive me. I'm playing because I see little hairs and it's bothering me. But anyways, special shout out to you, Carol. Thank you so much. And the other person did not want her name shared, but I'll just say Jay. And Jay sent me, she knew that I enjoyed Just Nan, and she had 2 charts, and asked me if I wanted them. And I said, well, I already had them, but I could put them in the prize package for the tag contest. And so she sent them to me. And one is Joyous Arc and the other is Felicity. And Felicity is a beautiful angel. Beautiful. So these are going to go into the prize package. And come January, I'm going to really I'm going to make a video just about the tag contest. So anyways, the prize box keeps growing, although I haven't purchased anything lately for it, but there's already a goodly amount, and we'll go through that in that video. She also sent me some others, and she said that I could do what I want with them. And this one I really like. It says, always shine. And so I think I'm going to keep that. And here's Lizzie Kate Noel squared. I think I'll keep that one. These were really cute, and I want to stitch some of these, and I really like this one, Sweet Nothings, with love and affection, like that. And candy striped. This is Wee Candy Cane by Heart in Hand. She sent that. I love that one. I simply love you. That's how I feel about you guys. And this one is a hand blessing, the star quilt ornament. And this is soluble canvas. And Jay, thank you so much for sending all of these things. That was so generous of you. And I may have contests to give some of them away. Some of them I would like to keep for myself. It was very generous of you. And I know whoever wins the tag contest will love these two Just Nans. Yep. So those there. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is I've done family research in the past, and I haven't actively been doing that, although I am on Ancestry.com. And recently I had someone contact me, a woman contact me, and she said that we were related through our Irish line. I have several Irish lines. Irish and German is pretty much my background. My grandparents, each of my grandparents had one set of grandparent, their line was German, and the other set was Irish. And that was the same on my mother's side and my father's side. My grandparents from those two lines. So she said that she was the great-great-granddaughter of my Fanny Ryan. I am the great-granddaughter of Fanny Ryan. And I'm just going to give you her initial. Her initial starts with an M. And if she allows me to share her first name, I will. She knows who she is, but I'm so excited. We are very much alike. She found me through my old blog where I had talked about my great-grandmother. And I do have a memory of her when I was a very small girl. So she's been watching, M has been watching my FlossTube channel, and we've been exchanging emails and pictures and such, and she paints, and I paint with floss. She paints with paints, and I paint with floss. And we both share a lot of common traits, and something that was very, very strong in my great-grandmother Fanny was her Catholicism. And M and I are both very, very strong in our spiritual beliefs. And she lives in England, and she also connected with another cousin who actually lives in Ireland and is also a Fanny Ryan cousin. And I believe that her first initial begins with an A, and I won't share the names because of privacy issues. But anyways, I want to give a special shout out to my cousins M and A, and I love you so much. And even though we are separated by thousands of miles, I feel you in my heart. And so, I love you guys. Hold on, please. Well, that was my mother, and then my husband, and then my mother again. So, anyways, so let's see, where are we? Oh, I am very discerning when it comes to the FlossTube channels that I watch. And I did run across one, and I really did enjoy her. And I'm gonna leave a link to her in the notes. And her name, it is Kansas City Girl in a Colorado World, and she's really cute. Young gal who moved to Colorado about almost 2 years ago. And she's from Kansas City. That's what caught my attention. She's fairly new. FlossTuber. She's got, I think, 7 videos out now. And so, yeah, I enjoyed her. I looked at another one, and the first 15 minutes were nothing but moaning and groaning and complaining, and I thought, well, maybe it's just this video. And I looked at another list of the videos, and the next video that was the title was complaining about something, and I thought, you know, I don't want that in my life. And that's why I recorded like an hour-long video and of mine, and it was just I couldn't stand myself, and I wasn't going to publish that. So no, I don't need that kind of stuff in my life. But there's a lot more FlossTube people out there. I really miss Carolyn Mazzio and Mrs. Milky Bar. They're not making videos anymore. I looked at Brittany, Ingleside Imaginarium, and she's going to have a new stitch along that's Guardians of the Notre Dame. I believe that's what it is, and it looks really interesting. So I'm gonna check that out to see what the first one looks like. The first month looks like before I decide. She did dragons last year, and they're cute. Dragons just aren't my thing. She's very talented, that Brittany girl is. So anyways, if you guys know of a good FlossTuber who's positive and that you enjoy, put it in the comments for me. I've just seen so many. I like Stitch Bliss Corner. I love her. And I love Primitive Stitcher. those two are great. I like Cowgirl Kate, and those are the three that just are off the top of my head. Oh, and Meredith Hatfield. I like her too. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm really excited about the new hands-on chalkboard design that's coming out. I ordered a yard of the fabric from Hand Dyed by Stephanie, and I've ordered from 123 the floss that I need for this, and also the one before this was the sunflower house, but this next one is this winter one. This is Let It Snow Bungalow. And I love this, but what I really, really like is this. So I'm waiting for them to be available before I before I can order those. But I love the colors. I love the the snowmen in these. They're just, I love them. They're happy and cheerful, and very, very cute. Kathy and Priscilla do an excellent collaboration to come up with these. It's really, I'm looking forward to seeing next year's Chalk on the Farm. So, I did order some kits from ABC Stitch. I saw this one and I really, really liked it. Well, I should have taken this out before I did. This is a Jan Lynn design, and it's a kit, and I like her kits. The only thing that I did not like about it is it doesn't give you the stitch count. But it's called Bucks County Farm Stand. And love the pumpkin and the sunflowers. I just love that. It looks blurry there. And I started it. I'm doing it on the Ada. I haven't worked on Ada in years. But this is how far I've gotten. I like that. But I like the kit. But like I said, the only thing that I did not like was that it doesn't give you the stitch count. And when I measured, I manually did the stitch count and counted up and down. And I'm glad that I did, because it is like an inch short. So I've only got like 2.5 inches on one side and 2.5 and 2. So, and I actually like 3. So that's, I've been stitching on that. I was working on it last night and I enjoy it. The next thing that I ordered, and this is actually for my mom. Not this year. A gnome, a Christmas gnome, and it's a pillow, and it's actually got like the rug hooking canvas on it and yarn in it, but I got that on sale. And I think I paid like $16 or $17 for the Bucks County. This was a little more expensive. This was $32. But I liked that. And then I ordered this. And it actually is very pretty. It doesn't look as pretty. This is Imaginating. No, Ursula Michael Bubbles. Yeah. Kit. And I don't think I'll do this on the Ada. But the colors are very pretty. So that's that. And I had bought a tub full, and I don't think I've showed you these, a tub full of these. They were from the pass-through in a house. You know, the pass-through from the kitchen to the dining room, or the kitchen to the, and they took them down. And somebody stitched herbs on some of them. Well, I was thinking that this would be excellent for like chalkboard or the corrugated metal or the chicken wire. And do an a la Priscilla kind of thing with them. And what I want to do with this is I actually want to paint it and distress it. And I've been looking at videos of how to do that. I've got chalkboard paint, and I thought you could probably do one half chalkboard and then half metal. And you can actually buy metal sheets that cut with tin snips on Amazon. But I found this white chicken wire. It's for crafts, and I purchased that. And you can you could use magnets on it or little clothespins to hold notes and stuff like that. But here I thought it was interesting. You could actually use it on a jar as like a frog for flowers. I thought that was really cool. Yeah. They've used the ring from the ball jars, and they've cut a piece of it. Isn't that neat? Sure, there's other things you could do with it. So that was that. This video is full of a lot of stuff, so. Alright. If you've been to my blog, you've probably seen this. But this was the Santa that was at the thrift shop. And it was $40. And I waited till half price day, and I got it for $20. And this was actually framed at CC & Company, which I'm not working there anymore. It was just, it just didn't work out. But it was amiable parting. And so anyways, yeah, I love this, and it's been hanging in our front room. And I think, let me see. Ah! I don't want it to tip over. It was, hold on a second, and I'll tell you who, the designer is. Well, it's going to be slow. isn't it? Or is it not responding? I'll move on. So that's that. I was up at the Dollar Tree, and they had really cute stockings. And I had seen where they had taken Christmas hats and they had made pillows and put them on their sofa. And so I really liked the stockings. So I bought them, I stuffed them, I sewed up the top, and they're sitting on my fireplace hearth. This one ended up in the hallway, so I think Noah got a hold of it. Little stinker, but they're cute. And I got some hats too that I want to do it with. At the thrift shop, I got this gold letter for $2. This gold L, which is what, you know, my last name. And I made a little pic with Christmas flowers and wrapped it around there. Look at this. This was $19.99 at Hobby Lobby originally, and I got it for $2. This is sitting, yeah, I wrapped the stems with a metallic pipe cleaner and used a gold metallic pipe cleaner to hold the pick onto the L. And I couldn't do that with any season, so this will go into my Christmas box when when Christmas is over. But that turned out really pretty, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that's that. This is my teapot. I love my teapot. It sort of stinks inside. And I'm not going to use it for water or anything, but I'm using it for decoration. And it sits on my kitchen table. And I had a little pale yellow, like creamer pitcher. And it's got a crack in it, so it's not something you can use. And I think I got it for $1 at the thrift shop. And I've got some little yellow and white daisies in it. And the tea kettle and the pitcher look really cute. I've got a blue and black checked scarf on the table, and they sit on it. Looks really cute. So the next thing I want to show you is this is actually finished. And it's definitely not perfect. But this has been sitting on my fireplace hearth. And this is the birthday tart. And I think it's absolutely lovely. I love the bow with the pics of the flowers and stuff on it. Isn't that pretty? And yeah. Yay, Sandy Joe. A la Priscilla. And at the thrift shop, I found this cookbook, $3, 1930 Better Homes and Garden cookbook. I love the recipes in here. They are simple. It's clean, and the pages are yellowed. But I love this cookbook. 1930. My mother wasn't even born then. And then there's a handwritten recipe in there. But I love my cookbook, my old cookbook. What else? What else? What else? What else? Well, behind me, you can see I actually have some things on the wall. All this mess over here is cleaned up. What you see on the table is some books that I got at the thrift shop yesterday. I'll show those to you. But you can see that the bookshelf is all organized. You can see that the only thing that's left over here is that little bit. I've got my "O Come All Ye Faithful" up there. I've got my dandelion hook up here with my, what does it say? It's a banner. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. I love that banner. And over here, you can see I've got my printer's rack up there. Now I just need to stitch a few things to put on it. And this, I'll show you. I got this at the thrift shop yesterday, and this is going to go on the above the sofa. I absolutely love this. Oren loves it too. And our sofa is sky blue, and yeah, isn't that pretty? $25. I thought yesterday was a half price day, but they don't have half price day in December. And we had looked at something similar to this at Tuesday morning, and they wanted $100 for it. So beautiful. Love this. So we'll put that up after Christmas. And what's above the sofa now, I'm going to put on another wall. And I've got some really pretty mirrors that I'm going to arrange with it in a grouping. So what else am I forgetting? I don't know if any of you read any Christian fiction authors, but I found 3 books by Deanne Gist, and I have read her books, and I love her books. Courting Trouble and Deep in the Heart of Trouble. One of these is the first and the other one's the second. But anyways, these are fun books. Here's another one called The Measure of a Lady. Really like that. And then I bought, these were 75 cents a piece. This is a Beverly Lewis book, The Brethren. Got that for 75 cents. I'm going to enjoy that. And then this one is Elizabeth is Missing by Emma Healy. It's not a Christian fiction, but Maud is forgetful. She makes a cup of tea and doesn't remember to drink it. She goes to the shops and forgets why she went. Sometimes her home is unrecognizable, or her daughter Helen seems a total stranger. But there's one thing Maud is sure of. Her friend Elizabeth is missing. The note in her pocket tells her so. And no matter who tells her to stop going on it, to leave it alone, to shut up, Maud will get to the bottom of it. Because somewhere in Maud's damaged mind lies the answer to an unsolved 70-year-old mystery everyone has forgotten about. Everyone except Maud. a page-turning book of suspense. Elizabeth is missing. Hauntingly remembers or reminds us that we are all at the mercy of our memory. Always compelling, often poignant, and at times even blackly witty. This is an absolutely unforgettable novel. I think it sounds delicious. So, Sandy Joe has a giveaway. I'm giving away shower gel and cologne, spray perfume. So very Sophia Avon. And I had 3 people that were interested in it. And so, let's see if we can put this here. Here we go. Can we see that? Jessica Archer. Jessica, you've won these. And my email address is in the notes. Send me an email with your mailing address and I will get these in the mail to you. So what do you think about that? All right, what else? 42 minutes. I think that's it, guys. Except for one thing. And I have to put my glasses on for this. And this is the verse of the day. And this is from James 1:17. Whatever is good and perfect is a gift coming down to us from God our Father, who created all the lights in the heavens. He never changes or casts a shifting shadow. Whatever is good and perfect is a gift coming down to us from God our Father, who created all the lights in the heavens. He never changes or casts a shifting shadow. I love that. I really do. Let's see one more time if we can get the name, the designer of the Santa. Waiting on my computer. Okay, St. Nicholas was designed by Stony Creek from their Classics collection, published in 1995. And I asked on Stitchmania, and it was Eva Rideout on Stitchmania who helped me identify who was the designer of St. Nicholas. So, let's see here. And I think that will end this missive. Oh, you want a joke? And this is a joke from my dear friend Leslie. Did you fall off the chair, Leslie? And I've changed it just a little bit. And there were two babies in church. No, wait a minute. There were two old ladies sitting in the back pew in church. And one of the old ladies says to the other old lady, I think my bum's gone numb. And the second lady said, I think so. I heard it snore 3 times. Thank you, Leslie. My mother loved it. She thought it was hilarious. So guys, I wish you all the blessings in heaven for your Christmas with your family or friends. And may all of us remember the reason we have Christmas is we are celebrating the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. And He is a living testament to the fact that one person can change the world. So, aren't we? We are so blessed to live in the times that we do, with the things that we have, in the country that we live in. And so anyways, I'm going to say I love all of you very, very much. And you all are the light in my life. Having you as a friend is amazing. It's just amazing. And I'm going to ask again for you to pray for me. I have been offered a position with a subcontractor of the federal government, and right now I'm going through all of the things that I need to go through. They've offered me the position, but I have to pass these things, and the last hurdle that I have to successfully go through to be able to work is a security clearance. So they're going to do some checking on that. And I had to laugh because my husband said to me, well, Noah thinks you're a terrorist, which is my Yorkie. And I laughed and I said, he's the terrorist for such a little dog. So anyways, again, I love all of you. Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, freebies, freebies, bunch of freebies down at the bottom. Also, there's some tutorials or some interesting sites to visit. One of those is the Copper Fox. She shows how to make easels for your cross stitch stuff out of popsicle sticks and like little beads, wooden beads. Super tutorials. And those also will be on my blog. So everything you need to know is down in the notes. Don't forget the notes. And I'll say God bless you, and I love you, and Merry Christmas, and